Alright folks, so welcome back. It's me, MrNuclearMonster. Oh, I need to fix that. I need to fix that big time. This looks real weird. What is going on? Oh no! Uh... Oh no! This is... Oh gosh. Alright, well let's fix this. I apologize for scaring children. I look like some kind of horrible villain whose chroma key has gone all wrong. Oh, there we go. Okay. I look like a human again, vaguely. Let me turn my light on. That'll help. Okay, good. That part's fixed. Next, let's fix... Oh, there we go. Next, let's fix this. Hope you're having a better night than I am. Yeah. Thank you to Mr. Pierre Silk for the music we were just listening to. Find out more about him at kestrelpie.co.uk. I'll bring up his webpage here. Never too busy to mention that. And I want to thank Kyster for the rain sound we're about to listen to. Kyster probably knows how to use a blue/green screen better than I do. I'm not having a good night for that. Pop in this color here. Boop. There we go. The button has been booped. The boops have been booped. Alright, hopefully my stream is still live. Because everything was messed up earlier. Okay. Hope you're having a good day. There's that rain sound. So that, yeah. Peter Selk, awesome dude. Really appreciate working with him. Get Duo back over here. Awesome person. kestrelpie.co.uk. Kyster uploaded this rain sound to freesound.org under a Creative Commons license. Highly appreciated. Good job, Kyster. Thank you to Kyster. Thank you to Peter Silk. Let's move on. It is late, as it always is. This is totally busted. Oh god, please, no, go away. No, thank you. BlueStacks still non-functional. Alright. Okay. Whew. Let's go. I'm right next to the demotion zone. Oh my gosh. 83 XP? 82? That's not enough. Oh, and you know what I never did? I never did this. But I never did this thing. But I never turned off the, Yep, never turned it off. Oh jeez, okay. Alright, well that shouldn't have been done that way. Okay, well let's get this done. Hit start here.
Wann machst du den Fernseher aus?
I'm worried I'm going to press a button here and everything's going to turn on fire. Oh my gosh. Hit this button. Day 860. It's day 860. I'm going to learn some German. Something I normally say. Wann machst du den Fernseher aus? When are you...
Fernseher aus.
Turning off the TV. When do you turn the TV off? When are you turning off the TV? Wann machst du den Fernseher aus? Okay.
Wann machst du das Licht aus?
When do you turn off the light? Wann machst du das Licht aus? Now it corrects me and says another correct solution. When do you turn the light off? When do you turn off the light? Wann machst du das Licht aus? It looked like a nightmare there, didn't I, when we started?
Bekommst du jeden Monat diese Zeitschrift?
Do you get this magazine every month? Kommst du jeden Monat diese Zeitschrift? Let me grab a drink of water. Even my water bottle has failed. I just got water all over. So nothing will beat the horrible show we had when we started with the like, green screen mess up. All right. How do you say magazine? Zeitschrift.
Zeitschrift.
Ich kann ohne ein Stück Schokolade nicht einschlafen.
I can't sleep without a piece of chocolate. Ich kann ohne ein Stück Schokolade nicht einschlafen. I can't sleep without a piece of chocolate. Alright.
Ich trinke abends Tee, dann kann ich einschlafen.
I drink tea in the evenings, then I can sleep. Ich trinke abends Tee, dann kann ich einschlafen. Okay. I'm just waiting for something else to fall off. The wheels to really fall off this. I drink tea in the evenings, then I can fall asleep. Ich trinke abends Tee, dann kann ich einschlafen.
Meine Eltern müssen um 9 Uhr ihre Videospiele ausmachen.
My parents have to turn off their video games at 9. Meine Eltern müssen um 9 Uhr ihre Videospiele ausmachen. Okay.
Ich gehe immer gegen 9 Uhr ins Bett.
I always go to bed at 9. Around 9. Gegen.
Gegen.
Around. Huh. Hey, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Tonight has been a masterpiece of failures. I wish I could instantly summon that horrible way my blue screen failed earlier, because that was really good. Ich gehe immer gegen 9 Uhr ins Bett. I always go to bed at 9. I looked like some kind of horrible like rip-off Marvel movie, like demon creature. It was incredible. Ich gehe immer gegen 9 Uhr ins Bett. I always go to bed at 9.
Mein Partner badet und trinkt ein Glas Rotwein.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. Mein Partner badet und trinkt ein Glas Rotwein. Rotwein. My partner. What is taking a bath and drinking a glass of red wine. Yeah, there we go. Mein Partner badet und trinkt ein Glas Rotwein. Hope you're having a better day.
Ich bade gern
It's not
mit
so bad.
meiner Katze.
Honestly, I laughed so hard when the blue screen failed, because I just couldn't believe what I was saying. It was so good. Ich bade gern mit meiner Katze. What? I like to take a bath with my cat. Ich bade gern mit meiner Katze. I'd like to take a bath with my cat.
Die Sonne scheint noch um 5 Uhr. Wie schläfst du ein?
The sun shines until 5. What?
Schläfst.
How do you fall asleep?
Noch.
Oh, it's not
Scheint.
still. Wait, is it still?
Noch.
What is this? Noch
Noch.
still. The sun still shines until 5? Wie schlafst du ein? Oh my gosh. I had that last night. I think that's actually why, or yesterday when I was doing my Sunday leaderboard crunch, where I was trying to, I just kept getting stuff wrong, and eventually I was just like so brutally humiliated. Die Sonne scheint Nacht um 5 Uhr. Wie schlafst du ein? How do you sleep? How do you fall asleep? The sun is still shining at 5 o'clock. How do you fall asleep? Die Sonne scheint Nacht um 5 Uhr. Wie schlafst du ein? I don't understand this statement. What is this statement saying? Or this question? This is a strange one. Oh, no comments because the comments are locked. Awesome. Einschlafen is fall asleep.
Geht ihr wirklich vor 5 Uhr abends ins Bett?
Do you really go to bed at 5? Before 5. Okay, right, 4. Work ist Arbeit.
Arbeit,
Light ist Licht.
Licht,
Company ist Firma.
Firma,
Firma. Alarm ist Wecker.
Wecker,
Teeth ist Zähne.
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 Badest du jeden Tag oder nur am Wochenende?
Okay. Was?
Badest du jeden Tag oder nur am Wochenende? Badest du jeden Tag oder nur am Wochenende?
Im, am, Which one?
Badest du jeden Tag oder nur am Wochenende?
I misspelled Wochenende. Okay. Badest du jeden Tag oder nur am Wochenende? Do you take a bath every day or only on the weekend? Well,
Ich gehe um 6 Uhr abends ins
Every day.
Bett. Ich
Oh, I
stehe
take a shower.
früh auf.
dusche jeden Tag. I take a shower every day. Ich gehe um 6 Uhr abends ins Bett. Ich stehe früh auf. I go to sleep. I go to bed. Oh no, it's not or abends. It's I go to bed at 6 p.m. It's not meaning evenings. It's just, well, it does mean evenings. Ich gehe um 6 Uhr abends ins Bett. I go to bed at 6 p.m. I get up early. I got it right. Ich gehe um 6 Uhr abends ins Bett. Ich stehe früh auf. I go to bed at 6 p.m. I get up early.
Mein Sohn geht samstags gegen Mitternacht ins Bett.
My son goes to sleep around midnight on Saturdays. Goes to bed. I have to say bed because it uses the word bed in the original sentence, but I didn't, so I wrote goes to sleep. Mein Sohn geht samstags gegen Mitternacht ins Bett. My son goes to bed around midnight on Saturdays, but I wrote to sleep. Oh well.
Ich gehe immer gegen 9 Uhr ins Bett.
I always go to bed around 9. Ich gehe immer gegen 9 Uhr ins Bett.
Die Sonne scheint noch um 5 Uhr.
The
Wie
sun
schläfst du ein?
is still shining at 5. How do you go to sleep? How do you fall asleep? Okay. Try again.
Geht ihr wirklich vor 5 Uhr abends ins Bett?
Do you really go to bed before 5 p.m.? Yeah. Geht ihr wirklich vor 5 Uhr abends ins Bett? Oof. Like I said yesterday, it is sometimes so hard to pick out the really important little bits of detail before I just start typing. And inevitably I type the wrong thing. But I gotta force myself to like read through the whole sentence and make sure I get the whole thing and translate the whole thing. Geht ihr wirklich vor 5 Uhr abends ins Bett? Do you really go to bed before 5 p.m.? Lots of different little bits here of important detailed translate.
Badest du jeden Tag oder nur am Wochenende?
Badest du jeden Tag oder nur am Wochenende? There we go. Do you take a bath every day or only on the weekend? Badest du jeden Tag oder nur am Wochenende?
Mein Sohn geht samstags gegen Mitternacht ins Bett.
My son goes to sleep around midnight. Goes to bed around midnight on Saturdays. Mein Sohn geht samstags gegen Mitternacht ins Bett.
Die Sonne scheint noch um 5 Uhr. Wie schläfst du ein?
The sun is still shining at 5. How do you fall asleep? Die Sonne scheint noch um 5 Uhr. Wie schlafst du ein? I don't know that there's... I mean, I assume that they'd want to wait for me to actually be like popular and always, I don't know, be something like positive about Duo. I don't know. But like even their official account isn't always positive about Duolingo, so I don't know. Who knows what they'd want. But I don't know if I'd want that. That is something I've definitely thought about if they approached me. But I don't even know like what the deal would be with that. Be a lot of questions I'd have. I love Duo the Owl. Been using Duolingo on and off for 10 years. It's learning is important to me, but learning is more important to me than any particular tool. I really appreciate this one. I hope it gets better and sticks around.
Die Sonne scheint noch um 5 Uhr. Wie schläfst du ein?
The sun shines. Well, we're doing mistakes review. The sun shines. Sun is still shining. Still shining at 5. How do you fall asleep? Die Sonne scheint noch um 5 Uhr. Wie schlafst du ein? What? This sentence does not make sense. Are they saying you fall asleep before 5? And there's no discussion. Die Sonne scheint noch um 5 Uhr. Wie schlafst du ein? The sun is still shining at 5. How do you fall asleep?
Badest du jeden Tag oder nur am Wochenende?
Badest du jeden Tag oder nur am Wochenende? Wochenende is a fun word to type because as soon as you think you're done, there's another en to put in there and you're still going. Badest du jeden Tag oder nur am Wochenende? Do you take a bath every day or only on the weekend?
Ich habe nachmittags immer 2 Treffen.
I always have 2 meetings at noon. Afternoon. Oh, I realized this as soon as I hit the enter key. Ich habe nachmittags immer 2 Treffen. I always have 2 meetings in the afternoons. I wrote at noon.
Mein Sohn geht samstags gegen Mitternacht ins Bett.
My son goes to sleep around midnight on Saturdays. Bed. Every time.
Geht ihr wirklich vor 5 Uhr abends ins Bett?
Do you really go to bed at 5 p.m.? Before 5 p.m. I don't even know what an official Duolingo streamer looks like. I've seen a couple other people stream Duolingo, but only very briefly. Geht ihr wirklich vor 5 Uhr abends ins Bett? Do you really go to bed at 5 p.m.?
Ich gehe abends mit meinen Freunden in den Biergarten.
I go with my friends in the evenings to the beer garden. Oh, I miss beer gardens. So I wrote, the original German was, Ich gehe abends mit meinen Freunden in den Biergarten. I wrote, I go with my friends in the evenings to the beer garden, but this was not acceptable. I go to the beer garden with my friends in the evenings is apparently the correct translation, even though what I wrote seems perfectly reasonable. I think I reported this yesterday. Oh, there's a lot of people streaming Duo? Huh. I've never really watched any other Duo streamers besides just 1 or 2. My answer should be accepted. I think I had this exact same question yesterday, which is why it's in this previous mistakes thing.
Spielst du abends mit deinen Hunden?
To play in the evenings with your dogs. This is why I quit yesterday. Spielst du abends mit deinen Hunden? I wrote, do you play in the evenings with your dogs? Duolingo tells me this is incorrect, and the correct answer is, do you play with your dogs in the evenings? My answer should be accepted. My answer is perfectly cromulent.
Die Bars hier sind cool, aber meine Freunde kommen nicht.
Bars hier sind cool, aber meine Freunde kommen nicht. You're not wrong. You're absolutely right. The bars here are cool, but my friends aren't coming. Die Bars hier sind cool, aber meine Freunde kommen nicht.
Um 12 Uhr esse ich in der Kantine.
At 12, I eat in the cafeteria. Again, it's going to make me type out 12 o'clock. I hate typing o'clock. I don't say o'clock. I don't write o'clock. 12 Uhr essen ich in der Kantine. At 12 I eat in the cafeteria is not acceptable. Apparently it has to be 12 o'clock.
Ich gehe immer gegen 9 Uhr ins Bett.
I always go to bed around 9. Ich gehe immer gegen 9 Uhr ins Bett.
Ich habe nachmittags immer 2 Treffen.
I always have 2 meetings afternoon. In the afternoons. I wrote after non. Oh,
Mein Sohn geht samstags gegen Mitternacht ins Bett.
my son goes to bed around midnight on Saturdays. Mein Sohn geht samstags gegen Mitternacht ins Bett.
Geht ihr wirklich vor 5 Uhr abends ins Bett?
Geht ihr wirklich vor 5 Uhr abends ins Bett? Okay. Do you really go to sleep before 5? Go to bed. It has to be go to bed. I say go to sleep. It has to be 5 p.m. Do you really go to bed before 5 p.m.? Geht ihr wirklich vor 5 Uhr abends ins Bett?
Ich gehe abends mit meinen Freunden in den Biergarten.
It is really frustrating now that there's the learning path, you don't really have a choice. You've got to go through. Like, I mean, I could do not the previous mistakes, but I kind of have to. Because that's the only way to get XP. Ich gehe abends mit meinen Freunden in den Biergarten. I go. What is this? In the evenings with my friends to the beer garden? I'll be right back. Just had to get some water. It's very potent water. Okay. I can't keep hearing about beer gardens having and being able to go outside. Ah. Get my pal. Get my pal Duo up here. Thank you. This is going great. Beer garden with my friends in the evenings. I'm copying this. I'm putting this into Notepad. And I'm going to copy and paste this next time it comes up.
Spielst du abends mit deinen Hunden?
Here we go. Do you play in the evenings with your dogs? Do you play with your dogs in the evenings?
Um 12 Uhr esse ich in der Kantine.
At 12 o'clock, I eat in the cafeteria. Yeah, it is kind of an accent. I got the thank you. I got the I need to get windscreens for these microphones because otherwise, you know, you're talking to them and you do this thing with called anyway, you accidentally, when you say a P sound, the letter P, like in pizza, you put a lot of air out of your mouth or something like this, and you need the wind thing on your microphone, especially with a dynamic mic like this one. So I've got a blue one and a green one, and I have a blue/green screen. Right now it's blue. 12 Uhr esse ich in der Kantine. 12 o'clock I eat in the cafeteria. Finally got one
Ich
right.
habe nachmittags immer 2 Treffen.
I always have 2 meetings in the afternoons. I wrote afternoons, not afternoons.
Geht ihr wirklich vor 5 Uhr abends ins Bett?
Do you really go to bed before 5 p.m.? Geht ihr wirklich vor 5 Uhr abends ins Bett? See, the water is helping. Water is helping.
Ich gehe abends mit meinen Freunden in den Biergarten.
We're ready for this. I go to the beer garden with my friends in the evenings. Ich gehe abends mit meinen Freunden in den Biergarten. Wow, I got it right.
Spielst du
Type
abends
so
mit
fast.
deinen Hunden?
Do you play with your dogs in the evenings? You definitely don't. I definitely would not translate this as do you play in the evenings with your dogs? That's impossible. Say in English, it's bad English apparently. I should know. I'm only 40 years old. I've been speaking and writing English for 40 years. Well, almost 40 years. Whereas Duolingo at 10 years old. Oh my gosh. 22nd place. That's not. Let's let Duolingo have its moment. I'm sure there's some kind of issue with Duolingo. What about Memrise? See, this thing, the problem with this thing, I like Memrise, but you go in here and then it's like super loud.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Like super loud. Next stop. Nächste Haltestelle.
Nächste Haltestelle.
To get on. I have no idea. Einstehen? I don't know.
Einsteigen.
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 Approximately. Gegen? Fast?
Etwa.
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 Okay. Einsteigen.
Einsteigen.
Etwa.
Etwa.
To last, to take time. I have no idea. Duck? No.
Dauern.
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 Dauern. That's a shame that the Dutch course isn't that good. I like a lot about Memrise. It's so good if you're not trying to stream it. The problem with trying to stream Memrise is that it gets so loud. The audio volume is not normalized like Duolingo's is. Do depart. And that may not make sense. That's okay. There's just a problem with the audio for streaming in particular. To depart? I have no idea. Ausgehen?
Abfahren.
Abfahren, okay.
Abfahren.
Dauern?
Dauern.
Abfahren?
Abfahren.
I really like that if you type the right thing in, Duolingo or Memrise will not let you keep going. It will instantly take your correct answer and say, you got it right, bud. Good job. And if you get it wrong, it won't immediately take you on. To hurry oneself. Beeil?
Sich beeilen.
Sich beeilen, right. Wrong. Falsch.
Falsch.
Falsch. Some good water. Sich beeilen.
beeilen.
Oh gosh, this Harry Potter garbage.
Am Gleis 9¾ Am
Alright,
Gleis
that's nice.
9¾
It's a shame that Harry Potter is written by that horrible person. The display? I don't know. The Zeigen? I don't know.
Die Anzeige.
Die Anzeige.
Die Anzeige.
I knew it had a Z and a Zeiger sound. Aussteigen?
Aussteigen.
Yes. Display Anzeige. Anzeigen?
Die Anzeige.
Die
Die
Anzeige.
Anzeige.
That was real close. That was real close. Alright. What's next? Let's go back to Duolingo. You shouldn't feel bad. You shouldn't feel bad at all. Like, no, don't feel bad. If you have enjoy the thing, that's fine. It's not your fault that that person's horrible. How do you say cafeteria? Cantina.
Kantine.
Der Hund spielt abends mit seinen Mitbewohnern Karten.
Like, I mean, I like a lot of things where it turns out that the author, like, later on in life became horrible or something came up. You can't let it get you down. Der Hund spielt abends mit seinen Mitbewohnern Karten. Dog plays cards in the evenings with his roommate. Roommates, plural. Der Hund spielt abends mit seinen Mitbewohnern Karten.
Aufstehen.
Marmelade.
Wow, this is trying to trick me here. How do you say jam? Marmelade.
Ich bade immer abends.
I always take a bath in the evenings. Ich bade immer abends. Bauernhof. Farm.
Tim ist nie pünktlich. Er verlässt immer zu spät das Haus.
Tim is never punctual. He always leaves the house too late. Tim ist nie pünktlich. Er verlässt immer zu spät das Haus. How do you say get up? Aufstehen.
Aufstehen.
Was machst du nach der Arbeit auf dem Bauernhof?
What do you do after work at the farm? Was machst du nach der Arbeit auf dem Bauernhof?
Isst dein Kind jeden Tag ein Brötchen mit Marmelade?
Isst dein Kind jeden Tag ein Brötchen mit Marmelade? I don't spell marmalade. They want me to, that's fine. Isst dein Kind jeden Tag ein Brötchen mit Marmelade? Does your child eat a roll of jam every day? Yum,
Ich
yum,
gehe
yum.
abends mit meinen Hunden spazieren.
Abends mit meinen Hunden spazieren. How do you spell spazieren again? It's a Z, isn't it? Spazieren? Yeah. Ich gehe abends mit meinen Hunden spazieren. I go for a walk with my dogs in the evenings. Dogs are the best.
Gibst du deinen Hunden abends ein
Cats are also the
Spielzeug?
best. Gibst du
deinen Hunden abends ein Spielzeug?
Gibst du deinen Hunden?
Gibst du deinen Hunden abends ein Spielzeug?
I misspelled gibst. I put G-I-B-T-S. It's G-I-B-S-T. Gibst du deinen Hunden abends ein Spielzeug? do you give a toy to your dogs in the evenings?
Meine Oma isst gegen 3 Uhr nachmittags Abendessen.
Mein Oma, was?
Meine Oma isst gegen 3 Uhr nachmittags Abendessen.
Too many words.
Meine Oma isst gegen 3 Uhr nachmittags Abendessen.
My grandma eats dinner about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Afternoons, plural. Meine Oma isst gegen 3 Uhr nachmittags Abendessen. Alright, we finished just before midnight. I've gotten like 2 lessons done tonight. That's alright. Hey, we learned a little bit. Got past some bad stuff in the review, which is very tough. A good use of Notepad in Windows. Very good tool. Highly recommended to use a Notepad. Listen, if Duolingo is, here, let's right. Oh, we don't need that sound. If Duolingo is messing with you, mess with Duolingo. Get out Notepad. Who cares? Yeah, it's nighttime. It's literally midnight right now. So that's it for learning German. I had 36 minutes, it looks like, I've learned German tonight. But I will be right back. I'll be right back with what game are you playing tonight? It's called, I always forget the name of this game, Satisfactory. I've never played this. Always wanted to check it out. I'm very curious about it. The screenshots in the this is not this. In the screenshots in the Steam page look very interesting. Show me the Steam page. Look very interesting. It's probably not even. I wish I lived in Germany. I live in Hawaii. I'm very likely to be where I'm at. It's noon, I think, in Germany. But yeah, so I'm gonna be playing this in a moment. And it looks cool to me. I've never played before. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. So stay tuned if you're watching live. Otherwise, you can always catch out more learning German with me, Mr. Nuclear Monster, on youtube.com/nuclearmonster. Plenty of videos for your perusal. And lots of other games too. But I'll be right back in a moment with Satisfactory. Thanks for tuning in.